Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, for a lot of you who've been geeking out on this channel during this legislative session, and God knows we have had plenty to talk about, a lot of pretty radical and crazy ideas kicking around in Olympia, but during that time, our channel has grown by leaps and bounds, and I want to thank all of you, the lawful and responsible gun owners who have helped us grow during that time. Unfortunately, today I have some bad news. It is Wednesday, March 2nd, and we need to talk about what happened late yesterday evening, March 1st, and spend some time saying goodbye to 80% lowers in Washington State. Okay, before we get rolling, you know the drill. If you like this video, click the like button down below. If you want to stay up to date on issues related to your Second Amendment rights, click the subscribe button down below. Click the little bell logo if you want to be notified when we post new videos. And most importantly, especially on this legislative stuff, let's keep the comments and discussions coming. That's how we're going to make sure we're getting our videos out to more lawful and responsible gun owners like yourself. Okay, Dateline, March 1, 2022, late into the evening, your Washington State Legislature was hard at work burning the midnight oil trying to keep all of us safer. And as just prior to the gavel dropping, there were two huge developments as it relates to both House Bill 1705 and House Bill 1630. Now, to refresh our memory, House Bill 1705, if enacted into law, would ban all 80% lowers as well as all untraceable firearms. House Bill 1630, if it passed, would amend RCW 9.41.280 and allow school districts to restrict firearms in any building in which they are conducting business. Well, in an 11th hour move, Senate Democrats were able to get both of those bills to the floor immediately. There was obviously objections, but as you'll see by looking here on both of these bills, which are now showing as passed, we will see that it was brought to the floor on a second reading. There was objections made as to some type of a procedural irregularity. The Senate Democrats then voted to suspend the rules, and a third reading was made, and votes did take place. And yes, House Bill 1705, as you can see here, was passed, and as was House Bill 1630, as you can see here, was passed. Both of these bills now head to the governor's desk, and unless the governor vetoes them, they will be signed into legislation. Now, what are the enactment dates? This is important. On House Bill 1705, when it's signed into legislation, the enactment date on that is July 1st of this year. So the possession of any untraceable firearm, the possession of any 80% lower, is unlawful effective July 1st, 2022, should the governor sign this bill. For House Bill 1630, which again would ban possession of firearms at places where school districts are conducting their business, this apparently is such an emergency that that bill will become effective immediately upon the governor's signature. Listen, what's the lesson to be taken from this? The lesson to be taken from this, and we did a video just earlier today about, has the time really run on Senate Bill 5078? And the answer to that is no, it hasn't, because this is exactly how legislation gets passed. It does get passed at the last minute. It does get passed at the wee hours of the evening when nobody is really watching. Take a look at what had happened with these two bills and imagine that the same thing can happen with Senate Bill 5078, your high-capacity magazine ban. Listen, you may have more questions about this bill or anything else going on this legislative session, and if you do, don't forget to contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or of course you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now let's remember, part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching, and stay safe. Hey there again, all you lawful and responsible gun owners. Just want to remind you that Washington gun law is going live this Monday, March 7th, 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. Once again, Monday, March 7th, 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. We're going to do a 1-hour live chat. Bring your questions, bring your thoughts. Most importantly, bring yourself. That's Monday, March 7th, 7 p.m. here on YouTube. It will be right before the legislative session. I'm guessing we will have plenty to talk about. In the meantime, stay safe.